Morning boys, this is a tutorial for Year 10 MTECH and the shelf bracket project you guys made in Term 1. I'm going to try and keep my commentary to a minimum, which means it's really a watch what I do exercise. I am going to talk when I think I need to explain something a bit more, otherwise I'll just be saying which key on your keyboard to press. So listen out for that and just watch the buttons and tools that I use. Okay, first thing, save. Turn on the origin, make it visible. So click this button. So we have these. Create folders for the parts. So we're making this. We've got one part here, a second part, and a third part. So there are 3 parts. So 2-finger click or right click on that top folder, new component, and then triple click 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 to change the name. And then press enter. Do it again. 2-finger click, new component, 1, 2, 3, triple click. Enter. Now I'm not going to do a horizontal tube because I'm going to copy and paste the vertical tube because they're quite similar. Make sure when you're drawing each component that it's activated. So we're going to draw the vertical tube first. Make sure this is activated. So all your information about the vertical tube goes into this folder. Okay. First of all, we are going to draw the square shape of the tube and then we will stretch that out. So we need to draw a sketch. That's what this is. Select this bottom plane. Now you'll notice the sketch tools, they've changed. So you can see we have flipped around onto that bottom view. Press escape to get out of orbit. Just go back here. Use the rectangle tool. So single click and then move your mouse out and then type in 50, tab, 50. So using tab moves between the dimensions. Press enter. Now we want also, if I zoom in a bit, a small square on the inside. So use this tool, offset. Place your cursor on the square, you can see it highlights. Click to select it, and then you can use the grip. Oops. To make it big or small. We want to make it smaller, and we want to make it 2 millimeters small. 2 millimeters small. And then OK. Should maybe be set here. Finish sketch. So it should be 50 by 50 and 2 millimeters smaller. Okay, if your sketch didn't flip around, if it stayed like this, just use that home button, the little house. It's the home button, and it will bring it to that default position. Zoom out a bit. Extrude. place your cursor, you can see Fusion can see that square and also that enclosed shape. So if you click on that, grab that arrow, click and hold, and then push up with your mouse pad. And then type in 220. 220. Okay. Just use that home button again to position it. If you use orbit, click and then move, you can just see that it's a tube. So that's good. Press escape to get out of orbit. Home just to position correctly. Now we're going to drill the holes next. Hole tool. Fusion wants to know what surface am I going to place the hole. So we want to go on this surface. So just click on that surface. And then you need to make sure that it's a simple hole. And perhaps the drill point is flat. And this indicates the depth. So we only want to go through 2 millimeters because we're only going to drill through that thickness. And the size of that hole, I better check, is 40 mil diameter. So here's the size, 40. That's better. Now it's not in the correct position at the moment. So to position it, select reference. So from this edge, it needs to be 25, so that's halfway. And then reference, select from that bottom edge there, needs to be 140. And then click OK. There's that hole that you had to drill. Press escape to get out of orbit. Do that again. Hole. In that face. Now it has remembered the size you did that one. So that's good, that's good. But the reference must change. So select that edge, 25, and then select this one. I think that was 60. Yeah, 60 and 40. Okay. Flip around. Escape to get out of orbit. Hold. And that surface. Now we want to make these small holes. I think we made them 5 mil. Reference. Same again from the edge. 25. Select the other reference. 140. 140 and 25. And then click OK. hold that surface. Two, 5 is okay. Select 25. Select 60. Okay. Escape and then home. Now we're going to need an angle here. So put your cursor on the surface, 2-finger click or right click on that surface, create sketch. And now we're going to, you can see these are our sketching tools. Use the line tool. Click, move the cursor up and touch that edge there. Make sure you're on this edge, not here, here. And that should just stick onto the edge and then click. Now use the dimension tool. Select that line, select this line here, move the cursor out, click again, 30, and then press enter. Click to finish the sketch. Use extrude. You can see Fusion wants to know what to cut or extrude, so you select this one. And you can obviously extrude it, but we're going to go backwards and then cut. And then here you know that the tube is -50. Okay. And that is the first piece finished. Escape to get out of orbit. Home. Now that little sketch down here, it's a bit annoying, so if we open the folders, go to the sketch folder, open that one, and we can turn the eye off. We can actually turn that sketch off. And there was another one, wasn't there, somewhere? Turn that one off as well.